Good afternoon, everybody. This is Christy from the Be the Light YouTube channel. I thank you so much for stopping by, and as always, I send you love. I apologize for such a late video today. I am spending some time with family, and that is my reason. But I wanted to get this to you today, and I hope it resonates with you. We have really been working towards higher levels of activation here, which of course coordinates with higher states of consciousness, as well as our higher self and purpose, which means a lot is taking place. First, I want to begin with talking about something that I left out in yesterday's video. A few months ago, we tapped into the sacred heart, which is the threefold flame. I saw that this connection is now being made. Now remember, when we are tapping into a level which has many layers within that level, we are just having a glimpse of that level. In other words, we are just now opening up to, or at that time, which actually took place several months ago when we tapped into the threefold flame, and you can go find one of my videos that is speaking about the threefold flame. It is about divine will, divine knowledge, and divine love. Those flames come together and create your sacred heart. The heart that now is the heart of creation. So we begin opening up to that concept. We begin to work with that energetic center. And in that working of that center, we therefore can open up another type of activation that works with the center of the heart. And what this means is, like I said in the other video, is we're creating that infinity sign that coordinates with every part of the activation that works with our crown, that works with our sacred heart, that works with our root, our grounding center. So I saw 2 days ago that the threefold flame heart has been snapped in place. Now it exists. It has taken the place of the heart center. Now there's a period of integration. You tap into a center before you actually receive it. When you receive it, there's that time of allowing what that energetic center is to be embedded within you, because it can't just be given to you without a complete shock. That's the process of allowing things to kind of seep through, if you will. So that has taken place. We are receiving. We have received the sacred heart within the threefold flame, which is now connected to more. We already tapped into it, like I said, a few months ago, that threefold flame. That was part of our blueprint, our lesson a few months ago, but now it is tied in with higher states of consciousness. And so yesterday, and I'm leaving a lot of this out because I don't want to overwhelm everybody with all types of information. But bottom line, we are really close to receiving more of us. We are really close. It's so close we can taste it. Yesterday I saw the spinning Merkaba, and I wanted to talk about that. You know, there's a process that takes place throughout creation, or stages. you have you have the first circle that takes place with creation. Then you have the Viscus, I don't know how to pronounce that word, so excuse me. And then you have the egg of life, and then the fruit of life. Just like our cells, we have the continuation of circle upon circle upon circle, and this actually creates the tetrahedron when it has the actual form. If you were looking at a more depth form, that form actually creates our Merkaba. Okay, this is the star tetrahedron, which is our energetic body of the human being. This is the blending of heaven and earth, the male and the female, and which is known as the esoteric knowledge of ancient Egypt as the Merkaba, like I said. And this is, of course, what really works with me because of my Egyptian roots. And a lot of us have an Egyptian root tied into our state of being, into our divine blueprint. So the two tetrahedrons contained within each other represent the two poles of creation in complete equilibrium, in complete balance. You have now spirit and matter. All of creation is based on this divine equilibrium. Whether the form concerned is considered to be inanimated matter or a living creature, it's the inner law operating through all forms, whether a given form is that of a plant, of an animal, or a human being. This exists within all things. And this is the meaning of one. Whether a given form is that of a plant, or a human being, or an animal, the body of each of these is subject to the laws of the three-dimensional world. Hidden and invisible within this body, however, is the higher divine self, life, eternal being. This is when you have, and I'm going back to the golden ratio, everything that I have actually been talking about comes back and creates that the square. And which means that everything, this cube now, is built around. And that's what it means to have a strong foundation. Because that's what the square represents. Four corners, of course. It also includes the directions in north, south, east, and west. It is also the four parts of matter, not including spirit. It's a complete makeup of everything that we have worked for to create that strong foundation. You have four corners. And so there is a lot that I can go into depth with this. And I am trying to read more into it as I am talking, because now more things are coming to me at the same time. Okay, so as I'm sitting here and reading something about this actual tetrahedron, this is how data is stored so efficiently within a computer. It is the geometric shape that provides the memory within a system. And the word memory, and I like to go and read more into depth about the origins of words and its true meanings too. It takes its origins from the ancient Hebrew word mem, which means water, and or, which means spirit. Now, how do you relate that back into the Bible? No one can enter the kingdom of God unless he is born of water and the Spirit. This, again, coordinates with the balancing of the nadis, the moon and the sun, the water and the fire, matter and spirit. So I talk about all of this a lot, about the tree of life, the creating a strong foundation, the threefold flame heart, and then our Merkaba. Because we begin to tap into the idea of something. And then there's a period of learning every single lesson that is associated with it. But not just that. The lessons that are associated with higher understanding, which therefore activates another necessary connection, hidden chakra, whatever it is, divine wisdom that is associated with it, that connects and makes that bridge. And I'm going to try and make a separate video about this tomorrow, which I'm not going to mention in this video, how it all ties in together, what those lessons are. I meant to do it today, but because I am taking the time to kind of be with my family, I don't want to take too much time away from that. So, but I thought it was very important for me to get back here and to let you all know that, of course, I am giving you my love in all times of the day, and I want to fill you in on what is still taking place. And this still should be your indication of where you are, because we know we are working towards something, yet we don't have what we're working towards yet, which means there's a lesson that we're still learning, and that's what I'm expressing, but we are very close. I saw the flow of life being filled within us all. We are all waking up to higher states of consciousness that leads us to our divine self and closer to spirit at hand. And we will be receiving according to the lessons that we learn. This is Christy. Much love, health, and healing your way. I am bringing purpose to your life. Take care.